All right, good morning, Cyber Traders. Welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Welcome, YouTube members, Facebook, and Cyber Traders. How's everybody doing? Good. Good to see you all. All right. It's been a great morning so far. We're doing really well with this TCIB so far in the Cyber Group room. I know a lot of you guys jumped into it. It made its 8:30 move, but that 8 a.m. move at 4:20, you could see it right now. It's at $5.40. You know, you guys should give yourself a round of applause. Actually, you know what? When I do that right now, I'll give you guys a round of applause. Stock is trading some great volume, 6.6 million shares. I'm going to bring up the level 4 up here. You could see right here, this stock. Let me just expand this right here so you guys can see a little bit better. All right. So we've been watching this thing. When we saw these big iceberg orders sitting over here right around 470, and I go back, and then these guys were getting hit. I mean, there's literally, if you look at it right now, there are really no sellers until $6, but not even a major seller, a somewhat of a little seller. So this stock has been just doing phenomenal for us. So congratulations. Everything that we've done regarding about the Fausto flags, consolidation, and, everything we've learned in class, higher highs, has been awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit more about it. There's a lot more. But before we start getting into the watch list and what we traded yesterday, I got to bring something up. I thought it was really, really funny what I heard a little bit earlier. And what was it? Where did it come up a little bit earlier? Where was it? Some news came out this morning. And where am I? Hold on a second. Okay, so Terrence in the Cyber Group room said that this is pretty funny. I got to share this with you. It says, I thought everyone would get a giggle on the Bloomberg headline. Day traders will have fun until they get wiped out. Guess they didn't know Fausto and Josh. I thought that was great. So listen, do I disagree? Do I disagree with him? I actually do agree with him on one reason. Back into 2000, everybody wanted a day trade. Everyone wanted a day trade. And what ended up happening back then, a lot of people blew up their accounts. It's actually one of the reasons why they put in that stupid day trading rule that came in back then. Why did people fail? Because no one learned. You didn't work for somebody. You didn't go out there and got educated by some professional traders. You didn't work on someone. So yes, I do agree with them on that. But you're right. They don't know Cyber Trade University. They don't know me. They don't know Josh. They don't know everybody in here. And you guys know you have to learn before you could earn. You got to learn how to lose money to stop losing money, because the winners take care of themselves. So when it comes to that, you know what? All those Robin Hood traders and I'm not trying to bash them all, but you know what? You got to know how to play the game. You have to surround yourself with good traders. You can't start your own football team without first working for a Super Bowl team. And that's what ends up happening. Like I'm looking at, I get alerts from other people and I see other people watching. You think they're talking about CTIB right now? No. You know what they're talking about? Oh, Amazon. Amazon at 20. Oh, we can't afford Amazon. Let's trade the options. You know what I mean? This is where you make your money. And this is what we're going to learn. And look how beautiful that thing is going up the way it is. Gorgeous. Congratulations to a lot of you, though. But anyway, it's only, 9:05? That's all it is. It's still early. So don't even worry about it. We still got plenty of time. This thing is, you remember this stock because we traded this stock. Forget about what it's doing right now. Remember we traded about 4 days ago? This stock went from $1 to $8. So you think it's too late? You know what? That's what you have to figure out when you're in the Cyber Group room, all right? So anyway, let's go through a couple of watch lists and go through what we traded yesterday, because there were a couple of other stocks that did really, really well. First of all, I want to start off with INO. So INO is doing phenomenal. And remember, you want to be a good swing trader, you damn well better learn how to day trade first. I say it all the time, because look at INO, this pharmaceutical stock. It started around $10. We've been watching this every single day. Somebody remembered regarding the coronavirus when the stock was $3 and shot to $20. Guess what? It's breaking all-time highs right now, okay? And you know what? As of yesterday, the way it went up pretty fast from 18 to around 22. I don't know if there's going to be any short squeeze going on. If the consistency goes up, as a swing trader, I don't want it to go up too fast. But this obviously now has been only a good day trade, but it's also been a very good swing trade. A couple other ones also I want to bring up. APT. That one also at 12 o'clock had a great push from 15 to 18. That was pretty good. For some of you missed it. Penn, we all know about that Penn trade. So Penn obviously had a nice push too. You could see it right out of the gate at 9 o'clock this morning, 9:30. Ran from $33 to $37. Okay, that one did really well. The CODX, something also we traded yesterday, 16 to 18.50. Plug was actually the best. Plug was just like, I don't know what the hell happened with this stock, but this thing just right here at the gate ran from 550, did a little bit of shake, ran to 6, ran all the way to 7. And then, like I told everybody, you know what? You should be done around 10:30. You know, you should be done. I mean, I was. So, I mean, I was done around like 10 o'clock, but it's not a full-time job. That one stock alone should have made your day. Listen, if you want to go to a Jimmy Buffett, you know what? You might end up overweight, probably if you eat the whole thing, diabetes, whatever it is. The reason why I bring that up is you can't be here all day. You don't have to trade all day. Just make your day's pay and that's it. Okay. Get what you got to make your day's pay, come back tomorrow. Because listen, some of you guys missed some of these stocks. And let me just change so you guys can see a little bit better on the YouTube channel. So you could trade any one of these stocks. And listen, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow is a new day. And you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow's today. And you know what? A lot of you probably missed some of these great moving stocks so far in pre-market, but the market didn't open up yet. Don't worry. You could trade about it. You can go into the morning and still can make your day's pay. And listen, some of those stocks I just called out were not in the morning watch list. So for some of you here, hopefully everyone did their homework on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Hopefully you guys subscribe to us. Click on the bottom. And also even YouTube members, everyone, and Cyber Group. Make sure you're on our Twitter feed and on my Instagram. You know, I post these videos, I post these images. You know, I'm starting at 7:30 in the morning Eastern time. And once again, if you're on West Coast, don't worry about it. The afternoon is just as fun too. All right, just got to always remind everybody that. Now let's go through the watch list because there are a couple of stocks that are moving pretty nicely. A lot of them are gapped up pretty nicely. Listen, I put the plug on the watch list. All right, plugs on my watch list. We're going to keep an eye on that one. There was one. Let's go back to Hertz. So I don't know what happened to Hertz. Hertz had a big spike. And just out of nowhere, you could see right here, it ran from $1.30 to $1.70. And, you know, we made a lot of money with Hertz. But right here, when it went from 80 cents when it filed bankruptcy and it shot up to $6, stock, a lot of us killed it. Be careful. Hertz trades a lot of volume. It does some nasty shakes. You could trade a lot of shares of this, which also could be a problem too, because you think like, oh, you know what? I could trade 10,000 shares of this. You know, every penny on 10,000 shares is $100. It moves 5 cents, you make 500. Goes down 5 cents, you lose 500. So please don't misconstrue because it's cheap. You can afford to trade it. Okay. But anyway, had a little bit of an interesting spike right there. And that's going to definitely be on my radar. I want to see how the stock opens up in the morning. Another one that came up on my radar. You know what? I thought this was pretty good. I'm going to scratch it. CCO. It was a New York Stock Exchange. Forget about that one. CTIB. We already know about that one. Look at that. It ran to $6. Since you guys been in this room, if you jumped in when we started, 520, where are you now? It ran to 6. You know, you bought 1,000 shares of that stock and you made 80 cents. 80 cents. That's $800. That's over almost $200,000 a year. Why wouldn't you not be interested in this job? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bloomberg News. Yeah, we're going to blow up all our accounts. So of course you are. Trade by yourself and try to figure out on your own. You're sure going to do that. Anyway, if you made your day's pay on this, I think you should be done right now. If you haven't, I think we're still going to have a good volatile morning on this CTIB. But listen, this stock right now, I'm just letting you know, and you know this too, cyber traders in the cyber group room. This stock right here is not your beginner level 1 stock. It was around 8:30 this morning, 8 o'clock. Now it ended up being, it got into the 3 category, right? It's a category 3. For everybody on YouTube and Facebook Live, I'm telling you right now, you got to understand that there's some stocks, just because you think you could afford them, they are just as volatile as an expensive stock. So remember, before you buy a stock, you're already losing. You're losing the spread, the commission, everything else. Look at this thing. Thing is beautiful. All right. Anyway, a couple more stocks out there that are moving. JFin. So everybody remembers JFin. Okay. We traded this stock, was one of also the ultimate great short squeezes that we traded. By the way, you go on my YouTube channel. I did a short squeeze video to educate you guys with short squeezes. This stock ran from, what is it? $2 to $30. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was the greatest short squeeze I've seen. You know, and we had a lot of those. Unbelievable. I want to keep an eye on it because right now it's gapped up a little bit, 14%, 600,000 shares. I'm seeing some orders coming in. You know, I got my eyes on that stock. You better have your eyes on it. Okay. I love the short squeezes. Plug. The Plug is back on the watch list. Great little stock that we traded yesterday. Started becoming a little bit more of a swing trade all of a sudden. I just don't like when it goes up too fast. All right. So let's keep an eye on this Plug trade. Somebody just asked me online, what the hell is that stock do for? Who the hell cares? What do you care what the company does? You really want to? I know what it does. They make the batteries for electric cars. Yeah, wow, that sounds like a great story. Yeah. You know what? Everyone's smoking pot right now. Yeah, how's that story working out? Listen, day traders don't care what we trade. We just want to make money. You could scrap those ridiculous indicators out there and spend all the money you want. Just focus on the prize. The prize is following the money, okay? See what the market makers are doing. Follow the day traders. I forgot day trade. Follow the institutions, the algorithms, all that, and that's going to help you get there. IBIO. I did them wrong. Another stock. We traded, you remember this stock. We traded this stock back in March. It ran from 40 cents. It ran to about $4. It was a great, great move. Another great short squeeze. She's up a little bit today, up 20%. 7 million shares already traded in pre-market. You could see on the right-hand side, a lot of big orders. So you could trade. If you're an advanced trader, you could trade this stock. You just got to trade a lot more shares of it. There's another one that we have on a watch list. And then obviously I put the INO in there. Yeah. All right. Anything else I'm missing I did not call out? IDEX. I made a lot of money with IDDX. Yeah, that one's going back on the watch list too. Thanks for calling that out. Who did that? Grant? Yeah, Grant. That was great. You know what? Sometimes out of the blue, they just show up a little bit late. But IDDX, great moving stock, great volatility on the swing trade. You could see right here, it was a 50-cent stock. Stock ran to over, almost $4. Beautiful Fausto flags on this one right here. Just gorgeous. And they just popped when it broke $1.50, $2. It was awesome. But the stock will keep on the watch list too. Anything else that we had? TBIO. Yeah, TBIO. The only issue I had with TBIO, the spread's pretty big. Nice little pop, 25 to 27. Remember, you got to be careful of the spread. Tier sizes are very small. Just because you see it's going up doesn't mean you can get out of it. That's the way I look at it. It's not getting in it. It's getting out. Because you could buy a stock like this, and then God forbid you're on the wrong side, you'll lose 200, 300, 400 like that in a blink of an eye on 1,000 shares. All right. Anything else that I'm missing? INFO. Well, on the expensive side, but once again, Jerry, I know you're a little bit more, good that you made a little money on that one. That's fine. Anything else I'm missing? Hertz shares are trading higher after Jeffrey's analyst said that chairman's checking suggested CarMax and quotation could be eyeing the company. Well, listen, the thing about Hertz reminds me a little bit of like Bear Stearns. Remember the financial crisis? I watched Bear Stearns go from 120 down to $4. Believe me, I went all in. You want to watch the greatest movie in trading history, and it's not Wall Street, and it's not The Wolf of Wall Street, okay? Watch the movie The Big Short. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to watch it probably about 2 times, maybe 3. And you want to learn about trading? You want to be a trader? Watch that movie. And you'll learn everything about it. And the reason why I'm saying that is that Bear Stearns back then, they had this gorgeous building on Park Avenue that was worth more than what the stock value is. So, Hertz, I know owns a lot of property, owns a lot of cars. Maybe they're looking at, in that aspect. Okay. So remember the book value. Actually, if you ever watched the movie Wall Street with Douglas in it, I remember when his son, remember his son was Sheen was the actual the broker, and he took his dad's company, and he said, I thought we were going to save the company. Yeah, but if they're evaluating it, it's worth more if I just broke it up in pieces. So they crushed the stock. It's a nasty business, but at the way you look at it, it's no much worse than dirty politics. Corporate America is same thing. You know what? They're all out there, at everyone's throat. My dad always taught me a very valuable lesson. You keep your friends close, your enemies closer. So, you have a great competitor in your league, in your industry. If you got an opportunity to take them over, why not? Money's money at the end of the day, right? Peter on YouTube says the Big Short is a great movie. It is. It actually, like I said, you really want to learn about trading, definitely watch that movie. Okay. Listen, you're in the industry. That's what you got to learn the industry. That's what it is. Once again, you want to be part of Bloomberg's headlines that says, traders are having a fun, but having a great time, but eventually going to get wiped out. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, from people that got into financial industry and says, oh, I could buy a house. And then the traders said, you know what, this is ridiculous. And they kept shorting and shorting and shorting. And the guys were losing money. Eventually, they made, billions from it. Wayne says capitalism only works if people can lose as well as win. You know what? That's what the capitalism's all about. All right, guys, anything I'm missing that I did not call out? Anything else? We got about, 12 minutes. Ben says, keep an eye on INO. Yeah, it's got some supports here. I'm looking at that right there, and I do see that. Do I have it on my level? Yeah, I do have it on my. Actually, he's taking a little bit of a hit right here, I'll be honest with you. It's got a buyer right here. Looks like he just got filled at 22, so it looks like it's going to tank. All right. Anything else out there? You know what? I think that's about it. Anybody on YouTube? Anybody else? Anybody any stocks? Tube says, what about SINT? You know what? It just had a nice pop right around 9 o'clock. That's a pretty good call right there. The stock had a good movement. It's not a penny stock. Not bad. You know what? I'll consider that. I'll consider that. It's not a huge 1.7 million is a lot of shares. That's not bad. Listen, fellow traders, a lot of these stocks are not going to, are moving now in pre-market, but only about 1-2 of them are probably going to be a big move. That's why when we get into the cyber group room, all you cyber traders in the trading room, you see something, you say something. And listen, if you're in a stock and you're stuck into something, unless you own it at a really good price, it's not going anywhere. Like there's times I had to sell something. I'm like, you know what? I'm stuck in this thing, but everyone else is making money on that one. Just get out of it. It's okay. Bet I'm making a little bit. You're not in the business to make a little. You're in the business to make a lot. There's a very small window because guess what? You miss that window, then you have to wait till tomorrow to the next biggest move. Okay. And that's what you don't want to do. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been a nice pre-market so far. All right. All right, guys. So just a couple of things before we go. And just a couple of quick announcements. So today we have, let me just bring this up over here so you guys can see it in the cyber group room and the YouTube room. So what we have going on today, if you are a student at Cyber Trading University, you got phase 2 that's starting. So this is all for gold and platinum students. Very important you're in that class. That is the most important thing you have to do. It's not trading, it's being in class. You don't want to be part of that Bloomberg article, okay? And then don't forget, Thursday we have, live trading with Fausto session at 12 o'clock. If you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook Live, just click on the bottom. You got that ticker on the bottom. Just register for it. And then Cyber Group members, remember, we had a really good Tuesday Traders Talk. Every Tuesday at 11 o'clock, Josh comes on, does Traders Talk. If you missed yesterday's, it is in your portal page. So go to your portal page and watch it. It's one of the very great lessons that we do regarding about going over people's journals, reviewing it, what you did wrong, and sharing everyone. Remember, it's other people's mistakes that make you better as a trader, okay? And always remember, it's not about us. It's about you, Okay. I know I'm a great trader. That doesn't help you. Okay. You guys need to figure out yourself. Don't count our money, count everyone else's money. You need to know if you could do this or not. And I think everybody can. So go out there and learn it and do it the right way. All right, guys. So you got all those things moving. You got you guys' watch list. You got about 8 minutes before the market opens up. Go fill up your, I got my Krispy Kreme coffee right here. I love that cup. We'll see you guys. We'll see you back in class if you're a student. If you're watching us online, we'll be back at 2:30 to trade the afternoon meeting, so don't miss that. And once again, if you want to go back and review what we did, everything's been recorded. It's on our YouTube channel. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading and be safe.